And after that, in every era was a true champion. Oleksandr is in this era champion, and he stands right there, up there.
Usyk would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done.
Oleksandr Usyk is often hailed as unbeatable by seasoned boxing pros and pundits, and for good reason. While many heavyweight contenders boast big punches, fast footwork, and seemingly indestructible strategies, Usyk brings something entirely different to the ring. He doesn't just fight, he orchestrates a masterclass, systematically dismantling opponents and rewriting the boxing manual in real time. His unmatched stamina is a cornerstone of his success. By the 12th round, Usyk still looks fresher than most fighters in the second.
Respect this guy, because I think it's very tough, my opponent.
It was a good fight. I would have liked to see Tyson a little bit more, aggressive and go after Usyk a bit more, because he won the first fight, so it was up to Tyson to go after him and make sure he wins the second fight.
And it's clear why he's seen as a phenomenon. Critics may...
He just confirmed that he's a true champion. He beat everyone.
Where does he rank, man, amongst the greatest? Because he's definitely cemented his name.
There is Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time.
Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue.
They argue, but those with the expertise to judge agree. Usyk is redefining what it means to dominate in the heavyweight division. Oleksandr Usyk's footwork is nothing short of mesmerizing.
Muhammad Ali in his prime isn't here today, so...
Just lastly, Michael, good performance there from Tyson. Many people did have it close. Where do you think he goes next?
Tyson?
Yeah. An Anthony Joshua fight, maybe?
He could pack Wembley with an Anthony Joshua fight for sure. I think Triple D and Usyk could put 90,000 in Wembley, because that's a good fight.
Opponents spend more time...
Really want to be here for that fight, and I don't know, you probably heard it a few times, but I fought Usyk. I think he's a phenomenal fighter, and I think he's got a great team around him, honestly. And you're only as good as your team, but I think he's got a really good team around him. After being in the ring with him and studying him, still studying him now, I think that he's the one to edge it, probably because I've experienced his ring generalship and ring craft on 2 occasions, and I think he's top tier.
And faced both fighters, Joshua believes Usyk's intelligence, technique, and ring experience give him the edge despite Fury's size and power. Boxing IQ, which operates on another level entirely.
Use his weight.
Well, he didn't use it the first fight. He was the lightest he's ever been.
Was he flabby or was he good? I think it doesn't. I think right there he's going to use. If he's in good shape, he's going to use his body.
Try to lean on him. What can you do when someone leans on you? Hit him in the balls?
The thing is that Usyk boxes really good angles, but it's going to be for 12 rounds. It's going to be hard to fucking. It's going to be tiring.
But also tiring for Fury because all the extra weight.
Yeah, but he's got the experience. He's got the. If he's in good shape, it doesn't matter about the weight. If he's in good shape, he's going to be. Hit him, Taros!
Boxing trainer Robert Garcia pointed out how Fury often leans on his opponents.
He spends the first ability and constant movement could...
He can. Eddie's talking shit. Of course he can. You know what I mean? He's 23 fights. He's been an undisputed in 2 weights, and he's beaten everyone that's put in front of...
Neutralize Fury's size advantage and allow him to dictate the fight. Unlike Deontay Wilder, who leaned heavily on power, Usyk thrives on a high work rate and relentless pressure. His ability to sustain this in Usyk the edge in a tactical battle. Oleksandr Usyk's ability to control the pace could be pivotal against Tyson Fury, forcing the larger fighter into an unrealistic tempo.
The way Usyk just kind of dismissed it was just like, yeah, okay, you're next. Mr. Excellency, make this fight. I just loved it. Like, why would anyone think that Usyk was afraid to make that fight? I get Dubois, there's so much money there. You're talking $100 million.
That might wear him down in the later rounds. Fatigue could play a crucial role, especially given Fury's size advantage. But the mental battle between these two is equally fascinating. Fury, a master of mind games, often unsettles opponents before the fight even begins. However, Usyk's discipline and unshakable focus make him a difficult target for such tactics. Boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has praised Usyk's mental resilience, calling him composed and effective under pressure.
Tyson's performance this time, a heavier Tyson Fury. What did you actually make of his performance this time out?
I thought he was more active with his jab, and he probably, in hindsight, he probably should have tried a little more of the he has a good one too, one pop,
Usyk's southpaw stance adds another layer of complexity for Fury. His knack for creating challenging angles could hinder Fury's ability to use his jab effectively, a cornerstone of Fury's strategy.
I was a little bit disappointed with that. The way they judged that, to me, it was a little bit too wide. I personally thought it was a lot closer than that. I wouldn't have given it the way they give it Usyk. I just thought he did really, really well.
Usyk a formidable opponent in this highly anticipated clash. Both Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk have demonstrated exceptional durability throughout their careers. Fury has endured punishing knockdowns from Deontay Wilder, while Usyk has withstood the power of heavyweights like Anthony Joshua. However, questions remain about how Usyk will manage Fury's size and physicality over 12 rounds, particularly given Fury's dominant performances against larger opponents. Fury's recent showing against Francis Ngannou has sparked debates about potential vulnerabilities in his defense.
I thought he did really, really well. Tyson. He did way better than the first time, so that deserved to be a 1-1, and we should have a trilogy on our hands. So I'm a bit upset for Tyson. I'm a bit upset, obviously, for all of his fans, his family.
Have exposed. As the fight approaches, opinions remain divided among boxing insiders. Shane McGuigan leans toward Usyk winning a close decision, citing his high output, movement, and ability to maintain pressure throughout the fight. He predicts Usyk's volume and relentless pace could tip the fight in his favor on points. However, Tim Bradley is skeptical of Usyk's standing as an all-time great, arguing that a single victory over Fury wouldn't cement that status.
He used his size and reach and everything. Usyk is like a machine, though. He's just got a big battery that never stops.
Still, Bradley acknowledges Usyk's technical brilliance and discipline, qualities that make him a formidable challenge for Fury. With both fighters bringing unique strengths to the table, this matchup promises to be a tactical and physical chess match. The Fury-Usyk fight is shaping up to be a battle for the ages. It's more than just a clash between two fighters. It's a collision of ideologies, styles, and legacies. Whether Fury imposes his physical dominance or Usyk counters with precision and agility, one thing is certain: barbecue. Relaxed, collected, and completely fearless. While other fighters psych themselves up with theatrics and menacing glares, Usyk stands in his corner smiling like he's about to give you a hug. Spoiler, that smile? It's the look of a man who knows he's about to dismantle you. No trash talk, no bravado, just pure, unshakable confidence. Intimidating Usyk is a futile endeavor. You could set off fireworks in his corner and he wouldn't flinch. His mental toughness is a fortress, impervious to mind games. Usyk's focus is so sharp, it's almost unsettling. Opponents try to stare him down, and he meets their gaze with calm defiance, silently asking, "Are we done playing games, or should I start now?" Then there's his preparation. Usyk doesn't just train, he lives, breathes, and likely dreams boxing. His training regimen borders on obsessive, honing every skill while studying every detail about his opponents. He doesn't just learn your habits, he uncovers flaws you didn't even know you had. By the time he steps into the ring, Usyk has already fought you 100 times in his mind, and won every single time. So who's going to beat him? A young prospect with a flashy record and overconfidence? Hardly. A hulking powerhouse hoping to land a lucky punch? Laughable. Usyk doesn't allow for lucky moments, he methodically takes them away, one calculated step at a time. Even the greatest fighters know better than to underestimate him. Size, power, and hype mean nothing when faced with Usyk, a man who turns every fight into a masterclass. Against him, it's like bringing a water pistol to a flamethrower fight.